On to the next part of this video. There was a lot of like really quality content in the last like few months of the year, and so sorry I didn't react to it in the moment, but I did want to kind of watch the videos again with you guys and give you my thoughts. Obviously, it's been a while since like I saw these, so like I don't really know what my initial thought was. So it'll be very interesting to see if I kind of feel the same overall feeling that I felt last time. So basically, these are just like really cool videos or like something, they have something I want to say about them. So let's get it started. So the first one is Card Spin. They had a comeback. I didn't really like the comeback, but they had, I guess this might be a B track. I just saw it like people talking about it on TikTok, so I went to go check it out. And I thought this was the better song. So let's take a look. This is a performance video though. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, Jiwoo. We won't watch the full music video because I actually did not save it for the music video. I saved it to talk about the fact that I do like this song better than their two recent comebacks. And I do think Card is a special group. And I think like many notice that they don't promote that much in Korea anymore. They are really catering to their South American fans and like Spanish speaking fans, and they're like learning Spanish and everything. And I think they just found what works for them. And then they can be a little bit more themselves, I think, compared to other K-pop groups. I mean, they already defied the fact that they are a co-ed group, which is like the only successful co-ed group, and they can kind of live, I think, it feels like a little bit more freer life. I feel like BM and Somin might be a little bit more in the spotlight, but Jiwoo and Stefan, Joseph, one of those. I feel like I don't really hear a lot about them like outside the outside Card. So I don't know how they feel about that. I don't know. As you get older, sometimes you're like, maybe it's better to like do what I love and have enough where it's like you can pay the bills, you can have a pretty nice life, but like you don't want to be like insanely famous, maybe. So I don't know if that's what they want, but yeah. No, them keep doing what they do, you know? Next is Bam Bam's Last Parade. Out of his album, Thank You is my favorite song because it's very much like a twerkable, danceable, the beat hits song. But I was really mesmerized by this music video. It was so well done. It was so interesting. The song's pretty good. So yeah, let's check it out. So sorry about the sound again. Like the red and the ocean. This is just such a cool music video. Wow, like the imagery, his accessories, his look. Oh, the context. This scene is so interesting. It reminds me of a few I've already seen, so I won't say it's like insanely innovative, but it's stunning. Oh, he's fighting himself. Like a light versus dark. This random white guy. So good. So cool. And look at this. Even the credits are cool. I think Red Velvet did like a tarot card kind of look with their comeback too for the ending credits. So that's kind of what it reminds me of. Okay, the next music video I want to talk about is Mew. I think there's just Mew, but with W's. Mew, their debut song. Um, a lot of people said it was underwhelming. There's like a lot of talent, and it didn't live up to the hype. Um, I do kind of like the song. I don't. It's not a song that I would like add to my playlist, but it is kind of addicting a little bit. I think it was controversial, and I didn't think it was as bad as some people made it out to be. Did they have staying power? I don't think so because not a lot of people talk about it now. But like, let's check it out. And they look older too. I think when I saw they were older, so that's like kind of nice. Like we're debuting adults, so
Meow.
like she's like meow. Some of the dancing in this little scene is not believable, but you know,
We make 'em. We're my girls, we gon' shake some. We don't run, we don't
I
chase
just don't think it's that
some.
bad.
Turn it up, hear that bass drum. Ones ain't
Compared to some of the debuts I've seen, because I reacted to a lot, or and even stuff I did not upload. This is not a bad debut, and the song is what, less than 3 minutes. Do we feel like it was anticipated that we'd get a better song? Sure. Is it a decent song? Yeah. Is it memorable? Not really, but I feel like they have potential. Now, I haven't heard them live. Like, I don't know their singing capabilities, haven't seen the lives of them dancing. So I could just be talking out of left field. But I think it's a group that I would like to see what their comeback is. I would like to see how it does and like what they come with. Because I feel like they might have not came with the best things. And honestly, like I said, I was shake something, I was vibing. So I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's as bad as I saw some people saying. I think maybe people are feeling underwhelmed, which fair, but not bad. This is Key's recent comeback. I haven't really liked the last few, but I thought this was nice, and the music video was so interesting and so trippy that like I wanted to give it an honorable mention. Now, Shiny, I love them as a group together. Their individual stuff I don't usually like. There's some things here and there, like Onu Circle, Taemin's Rizness, certain things like that. Minnow, I don't really like a lot of his songs. He did have one, I think, in a recent comeback that I liked. I have some key songs, but it's not anything memorable. Their solo stuff for me, not really. Like Taemin's performance, very memorable. A lot of his solo songs, not really memorable for me in a sense that I would like to listen to them, but more so it's the package of like the performance and the how iconic it is what's memorable for me for his stuff, not the song as itself, a standalone entity, if that makes sense. Anyways, let's take a gander at Key's Pleasure Shop, which is a crazy name.
to the
Ohun
pleasure shop.
Achim something. I don't know what Ohun is. And the lyrics are crazy too. I forgot. I mean, it's Pleasure Shop. Like, I really like this music video. I also have a question. How does Key get so many comebacks? Do they threaten SM like all your people are leaving and you better give us what we want? We've been here forever. We are your seniors. I don't know. Because I feel like he has one at least once a year, once every 2 years. And the beat is so nice. I like the futuristic aspect of this. I think I've thought this. You know how Key's known for doing girl group songs? He knows like all the choreos. And I'm like, one, is he just good at choreo? Or two, does he actually know them? I think sometimes he does, and sometimes he's just really good at choreo. But I've been thinking like with a comeback, he should really go like a feminine route, like literally make a girl group song and do his own spin on it. Because I'm like, it's like playing into the fact that everyone loves when he does like the dance challenges with like the girl group members. And I think that would be like so much fun. And maybe he can like throw in some girl groups or whatever. I don't know. But I think that would be interesting. It'd be so different because I don't know a lot of guys that have done like a girl concept. Or not girl, feminine, really hyper feminine, like women choreo. If are you following? Do you get what I'm saying? It's so hard to explain. Okay, we won't finish this one either, but I just thought the music video was cool and it was one of his better comebacks. So on to the next. We'll just do Kiss of Life, their comeback. These are my girls. I really love them. And this was a pretty good comeback. There's some songs on the album I didn't like, but Ram was such a nice song. It was a chill music video. It kind of really went with the theme of the song. And we will get to Igloo, of course. My baby Hano.
Racing, eyes are always pacing. I'm forever chasing. Wonder if I dream of you again tonight. And knowing that it's fine with me. Now what's up with paths our bright? We will come together when some souls reunite. Keep it real, don't wanna wake up. Never wanna open my eyes.
It's so hard not to sing the song. Okay, so I think, yeah, I saved this because I thought the music video really matched the song. It was a really great song. As we are talking about our girls' Kiss of Life, my favorite song from the EP, as many people, is Igloo. The way I say, as I start a lot of my talks with you guys, the way I say I ran from TikTok, when I say they popped off, Hano popped off, and honestly, these lyrics are giving like old K-pop lyrics where the English lyrics are questionable. But yeah, so let's watch a little bit of it and let's see our little magne pop off.
Mini skirt, pretty teen, with your but it's never much to me. Trust, I can feel like a rhythm.
Yes, girl, pop off.
Looking like a second.
Yeah, kill it. So I like where they hit the fast move and then they do the where they slow it down. When people were doing the dance challenge, some of them didn't slow it down enough, and I was sad. And then the people that did, I was like, yes, kill it. So this part, yeah.
There was some cash in that body.
Oh, I didn't even notice that Julie's sunglasses fell down during this live stage and she put it back up so professionally. I did not even notice. I was just too mesmerized by the performance. I wonder if they're like, Hana, this is like a very hot girl song. And what's more iconic than to put you, who is the hot girl in training, in the middle and have you pop all the way off? Like, I really wonder what the conversation was like when they were doing this, like figuring out the choreo. As a lot of people, I love Belle's lower register. It sounds so good. Why tippy toe some more? I make it go dum dum. Yes, Hano, come on. Pop off. Yeah. Yeah. This is a viral moment I saw on TikTok. And I ran. Delayed run, but I ran. So that's one clip, and then we'll go to this show champion. This is my favorite, I think, performance of it. Except for the one where Julie's in the red outfit, she killed that twerk. That one's a really good one, but I think this is my overall favorite for Hano purposes. Okay, come on, live vocal. Come on, attitude. Yeah, hip movement. Yeah. I love how they have Belle by herself over there on her island, and then they dance at each other. Yeah. And Natty keeps changing it to look at Julie. So funny. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Kill it, Euro. All to say, they ate up this comeback and really, Kiss of Life just has the hits. Like, they don't have a lot of they don't have, if any, bad songs on any of their music. And they've released a lot of music for just debuting. I think it's been over a year, which is crazy. And this song really popped off. Like, when I heard that beat, I said, oh, this is about to pop all the way off. And it's even overshadowed their like Get Loud. Like, the song is good, it's okay, but like Igloo, chef's kiss. Now this is Miss Jennie Kim, and she really popped off on this. Like, okay, so at the time, Lisa had only released Rockstar, and I didn't really like it. I thought Lisa, and I think a lot of people had a sentiment piece. A lot of people liked it, but I think some of the people I felt the same as me, where we expected a bit more for her debut as a solo artist, coming from like Money and La Lisa, and it just didn't hit for me. So I think Jennie came swinging with Mantra, and I liked. I wouldn't say I love it, but it was better than Lisa's, which was surprising to me in a way. But then Lisa came out with New Woman, and I really like that song with Rosalia. But yeah, and then Jennie, this music video is so pretty. She has all the like her outfits are stunning as I thought they would be because fashion icon. And I think they said she had a nod to all the girls in the music video, which is yeah, it's Pretty Girl Mantra. So of course she would be like featuring some essence of her girls. And then also like, yeah, the video was just crispy. And then also she had a lot of well-known dancers like Casey is like I followed her for like years now. So it was fun to see her in the music video as well as some other girls too that I recognize from the dance scene because I'm really into dance. I used to be so into like dancers and like watching their dance videos and stuff. So let's watch a little mantra. That pretty girl mantra.
Pretty.
Yes.
This that pretty girl mantra, this that flaunt, you just touched down in LA. Pretty girls don't do
Okay, I think this part, this is a nod to Jisoo. I forgot who this was a nod to. I think her. Not Rose. Okay, the make it switch both ways. Very controversial for Korea. So, oh yeah, the girl from Jam Republic. That now that I remember, Jam Republic and Casey right here. Anyways, yeah. So I was surprised by the lyrics. I was like, oh, they're really saying, I don't care. I'm doing my own thing. Global artist status. What am I saying? I don't know. Like, look at the browns, so pretty. Look at the contrast. Like, the coloring on here is so good. And she's really shining in this video. Oh, this is Lisa. This is the nod to Lisa. So I think the blonde in the pool was Rose. Oh, I don't remember. Yes. The whisper so good. Yeah, seeing so much of her booty cheeks is reminding me of when she was trying to train to get a better, like a bigger booty or like a shapely booty, and she literally hurt herself like very soon into her training, and I thought that was hilarious, like sad but really funny. It's like I'm trying to grow a big butt, and then I hurt my leg. It's pretty. The coloring on the video is nice. The contrast. It's giving attitude. And I think that's something that really sets YG artists apart, I think, which is I think that some of my critiques for newer K-pop is because I was a big YG stan, is that the believability with a lot of the older YG artists, believability, the charisma, like the confidence is so good, and it captures your attention. And I think in addition to obviously the music, but that really draws your eye in, and I think that's what they have. And really, like, I was just watching her the entire video because Jennie has it. Like I've known of her since like when she was doing features in like GD songs and stuff like that. And I don't think I've ever seen a trainee do that. I think trainees usually like sometimes they're backup dancers, but to feature on a major artist song, crazy. Okay, now we have to talk about XG because this album was really good. They had and I released a lot of music videos for a lot of these songs, and If You Know, You Know is such a good song to me, and it's a sister to Something Ain't Right. I think Something Ain't Right and If You Know, You Know are sisters or cousins. And so they were so good in concert. This is such a creative and interesting music video, and I like the lane that they have paved for themselves. This is their videos are so interesting and so creative, and it's like very interesting to watch. So we'll watch a little bit of this. Concept is so cool, so pretty. And editing goes crazy. She has acupuncture pins looking things on her face. And I love Hinata's been shining lately. She was so good at her solo. On these socks is If You Know, You Know, I think. No, it has left, right. And then their alien concept. I thought that was such a good detail. Also, I keep saying that Chisa is in her hot girl era. I think it's like the confidence that came from like working out. Like it's very noticeable, like the hot girl era, I think. And then I think Maya's just like this low key a hot girl. But Chisa, I can see it, especially like when they were doing like the dance circle, and Chisa was like, "I hit you with a little twerk and a drop and a and like the outfits they've been wearing." So I peep that. I love it. It's so cute. Like who's doing it like them? And it's hard to copy. For one, the talent and the budget. Maya's my bias wrecker. She's really creeping up there. Oh, she was so stable live. Vocals, crazy stable. And they were singing live, trust. That they were singing live that you could have doubted it until they did this freaking kind of what is it, B-boy move or whatever, breakdance move. Which is first of all crazy because they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna remind you that we could be a dance group as well. So they hit this move, and then when they got up and they had to sing again, it was still good, better than a lot of people. But you can really tell because they had to catch their breath. So you could definitely tell they were singing live, and they ate it up. And like, I just can't wait to see the concepts they do next. I know they have a performance coming up that my girlies are going to Coachella, and they're going to eat it up. They're going to eat it up. They're so good. And I think something that sets actually apart is the believability. Like I said, is they like people like their rap stuff, right? Like that's something that people talk about, right? Where people that like rap are into it. And I think what it is, they probably did not write their lyrics, right? But you believe them. They take it on and embody their lyrics and regurgitate them in a way that you believe them. Like you, or at least you believe them enough, right? Whereas sometimes I think rap in K-pop, like you're like, oh yeah, the rap, you know. Whereas they're like, no, we do this, right? Like we might not write it, but we do it, okay? And and you when you look at their like influences and stuff and like musical influences, so that's something that they really have because like yeah, I do hope that they in the future do sprinkle in some Japanese into their lyrics. I know that they sprinkle some Korean and like Ani in one of Kokona's raps. So I do think I know that they do want the songs to be accessible that way in English, but I do think it's nice to throw that in. And maybe for them, instead of doing Japanese lyrics, I notice a lot of their recent videos have a lot of nod to Japan. So maybe that's how they're going to do it. Maybe that's how they see the vision. Like they will sing the songs in English, but their visuals will be very much influenced by Japan. I can go on and on about actually, honestly, but yeah. Okay, I'm not watching this music video. Purple Kiss came out with On My Bike. It's a little closer to their sound than their last song. I think this is the way that Purple Kiss does Baddie compared to their last one that I was very critical of. I don't even remember what the song was called. I think this to me, if you're saying Purple Kiss is going from their dark concept to like this baddie concept, this is what I would have envisioned. Do I like the song music video? Not particularly. Like it's not my favorite because personal opinion, like personal preference. But in terms of like the sound and the visuals, this is what I expected a Purple Kiss for a baddie concept. So really happy to see this one. Now, I do want to say that GD came out with Power. I did not like the song. I like GD's solo music. I did not like the song. However, first of all, I'm happy to see a lot of second gen coming back, really, truly, because it's like I need it. But I think I was saying to my friends, because they didn't like it either, and I was saying that maybe this is like when CL finally was out of YG and she released that first album. And I did early before I even started doing react videos, I actually reacted to those. And it was not my favorite songs. However, like the lyrics had a lot of meaning, and it was like it felt like a lot she wanted to get off her chest and a lot she wanted to do creatively. And then after that, we got Alpha, which was an amazing album. So I'm like, maybe this is just GD being like, look, I'm back and I have things to say and I have the power, and you guys were trying to drag me in the law, but hey, I told y'all I didn't do nothing, right? So Um, yeah, so I think that's what it is, and I can't wait for what's to come. But overall, power was not my thing, and it was really repetitive. And then next, I want to talk about Five. I was really into that song, Lettuce. You eat a lot of lettuce, but you're toxic. That song they came out with. Afterwards, they released Underground. I didn't like it as much, but UFO. I don't remember if I liked the song, but the music video was so cool, and I think they have they're they do cool music videos similarly to XG. I mean, obviously XG is on another planet, like budget go crazy, but um Five, their music videos are cool. So this one was so cool. I think it was to do with like a Japanese game. Have you seen Five? I wonder if the number works. Oh, they're the gotcha game. Gotcha. Yeah. Where you open and get the toys. And I thought that concept is cool. And they're not scared of looking bad. They have they're not scared of looking bad with these white contacts and stuff. It's so cool. It's such a cool concept. Oh yeah, so it's the gotcha game, and then they import and put that in. Gotcha, gotcha, find out. Like I thought, wow, this was well done. Like I said, not that into the song. Thought the video was so cool. Oh, and the contacts are crazy. And it's like they're in a gotcha machine. I think there's a missed opportunity that they didn't have 5 things in the gotcha game. I think it's like they're in a gotcha tank and the people are on the outside looking at like how people look at gotcha, like, oh, let me find the toys. I think that's it. And maybe now they're the gotchas, the people. This is just so cool. Creepy and cool. And I love that the gotcha arm is above them in the final frame. And they're like aliens. Their alien spaceship is the gotcha ball. Their concepts eat. They're really good at concepts, and I enjoy watching their music videos, even if it's not my favorite song. Thus far, I think my favorite song is Lettuce, and probably my favorite music video it might be this one in terms of interesting. Lettuce was really pretty. Underground is not memorable for me. Let's talk about this ear obsessed ear something. It's called ear something, where it's like stuck in your head so much. Um, APT by Rose and Bruno Mars, such a good song. Once I heard it, I said, wow, this is a hit. And it was so funny. Everyone's like, did you imagine that Rose would have the best solo song out of the group? No, actually, I didn't. And she ate like this sound fits her so well. The like pop rock, very Avril Lavigne, sort of Paramore E vibe, but more like Avril Lavigne vibe. Is such a good song. And then the play on like apartment and apatu the game, and like just the simplicity of the video, and it's cute and it's fun, and yeah, she really like this is a memorable song, like the fact that this is a banger, like, so yeah, talent, luck, timing. I will say her overall album, I listened to it, it's not my cup of tea. There was some other good songs objectively speaking, but it's not really my thing, so I think this might be my favorite song from her album. And Bruno is just such a good feature. It's such a singable song. I think their chemistry as well really sold the song too. So, and I like the breakdown. like here. This is such a good addition to the song. Oh, I just realized the part that I actually really like of the song is not an official part of the song. It's actually just their live performance where they do the breakdown. They're doing the little like swag, surfy, slightly body roll, like body wave. I'm talking freak, Rosie, me, Rosie. Yeah, that live performance so good. Chef's kiss. This was a really good start to a solo career, and I know they're going on tour next year, and I really didn't think I was going to see Blackpink again in tour, but I might. Now, I will say, I will not call myself a huge Itzy fan. Like, in terms of that, I followed them from the beginning of their career, but I admire them. I listened to their music. I thought it was so catchy. Up until Mafia in the Morning, like, that was the last song that I really liked by them, other than their Japanese singles, which I'm not even surprised that people are crying and in love with them in Japan because their Japanese singles are so good. But I don't know. Like everyone says, and I feel it too, they are so talented, and we really feel like why JYP is doing them a disservice. Like these girls need better marketing and they need better music. And like what is going on? However, this comeback with I think okay, so I really like Imaginary Friend. It's a really different sound from them, but it's a good sound for them. And I think I did like Mr. Vampire. I did like Born to Be. I like that other song too, which was like more their song. I think from that comeback up till now, it's building up into this. And I think that Imaginary Friend was so impactful. Not only the song, not only the lyrics, not only the video, but also that it kind of tied perfectly into Leah's hiatus and her comeback. And their teasers where their hands were over her eyes. Wow, that was like very impactful imagery, and like like she was facing hardships, and I just really think marketing wise it made sense, it was good, and this sound is so cool. So let's listen until the what's it called it the chorus, and then yeah, the imagery and the music video is so good. I don't think they perform so much heavy hitting songs that sometimes I think they have to be careful with this new concept of a very emotional song, that their faces are not sexy or heavy hitting, but it's actually evoking the emotion behind the song. Because I saw them perform it on one of the end of the year stages, and I think it's just because they switched from like their heavy hitting songs to this song, so it was hard to like translate the emotion. But that's the only thing I'll say about that. I'm so proud of these girls. Leo. Wait, this makes it even better. Wait, are they all protecting Leah? Oh, the emotion just hit me. Oh, my eyes are watering. Oh, I'm not crying on this channel. Are they showing, because Leo's the only one they didn't show her hands with bandages. So like, are they fighting for your girl? So good. This is like when you find out the meaning behind Feel Special and it gives like emotion in the lyrics. It's kind of like this vibe. And Leah's mad face. Like her, you know, expression, and her starting it. Oh, the hands. Oh, the crisp, the imagery, honey. Actually, I will take that back. I don't want them to look sexy, but I understand them looking like mad or powerful because it's like they're like literally staring into your freaking soul, and it's like that defense and like that like protection. Isn't that such good imagery? Like wow. So yeah, I'm really excited for Itzy. I feel it brewing. I was excited for them with that comeback before this one, but this one is really nice. And I wasn't a fan of the like all the songs on the album, but this one was so boom in your face and so emotional that I think it had the impact that it needed to. Okay, last but not least, I won't watch the video again, but 21's I did not expect them to do an end of the year performance. And of course, I watched it in silence, eyes glued to the TV, because our stage presence girls and Minzy said, I'm still going to hop into that split. Okay. And I'm so proud of my girls for coming back. And I love to see their personality on stage. And I can't wait to see them in concert. And I think this is like a good one to end on. Thank you for listening to me ramble. I really don't know if you guys will enjoy this video, if it'll be interesting. I'll try to like shorten it as much as possible. So it's like the good bits. But thank you so much for watching. We'll get back to, like I said, reaction videos as well as long form content like hauls and like fitness stuff, as well as like just lifestyle stuff, as well as like travel vlogs and any other vlogs I want to throw in there. Really, this channel is just like anything I want to do. But yes, please like, subscribe, and share, and let me know what you think. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye.